Hey everyone, it's Vince here, welcome back to another video. I've always wanted to do a stupid intro like that. I hope you're all doing well out there. Today we're going to try and earn 20 real life dollars as fast as humanly possible on two well-known survey apps that I've actually covered on the channel before, AttaPoll and Swagbucks. I am trying to get this money right here as fast as possible, ladies and gentlemen. Now obviously this is fake, but on today's video you're going to be seeing real money, okay? So to start off with, guys, if you haven't downloaded it yet, I highly recommend downloading AttaPoll onto your mobile phone. It is an instant paying survey application. I have praised it many times here on the channel due to the fact that it actually instantly pays you, which is so much different compared to the other survey applications out there. Now, you're not just going to see AttaPoll in this video. As I mentioned earlier, you're going to be seeing Swagbucks as well. Now, if you've never heard of Swagbucks, it's one of the highest paying survey apps on the market at this time of recording. I've got a massive problem with Swagbucks, and I'm going to talk to you about it later on. But for now, I want to speak about AttaPoll. Guys, my experience on AttaPoll was very, very smooth. All you need to do if you're a new user of AttaPoll is install the application, use the referral link in the description below, as that's my personal referral link. If you use my code, you start off with $1, and the minimum cash out is only $5, everyone. By the way, instant pay. This goes directly to your PayPal. Now, once you've signed up, the app will ask you to fill out some quick surveys that reward you with 2 cents. This is how the application learns about you, the user. You see, the thing is, everyone, with survey applications, they might disqualify you from the surveys if they don't think that you're the right candidate for the survey. So this is something you really have to keep in mind, and this is probably one of my biggest problems with survey applications and websites. Thankfully, I didn't experience disqualifications too much on AttaPoll. In my whole 1 hour and a half experience on AttaPoll today to earn $14.80, I only got disqualified about 5 or 6 times, which is not that bad, everyone. Now, experiences are of course gonna vary, okay? You guys might get disqualified a lot more than I did. It all depends on what country you're from, what job you do in real life, what age you are. It's hard, everyone. Survey apps are notoriously hard to actually get accepted into, but if you are accepted into it, you will be rewarded very generously, okay? Especially with AttaPoll and Swagbucks. That's why I feature them on my channel so much. So as I mentioned, AttaPoll was a very smooth experience. I instantly cashed out the $14.80 once I received it. As I said, it only took about an hour and a half to actually generate that $14.80 of actual labor time. Now, this is the thing as well. With AttaPoll, everyone, there's an option that a lot of you guys have probably never seen before. If you actually go into the settings section of AttaPoll, and if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll have an option for survey frequency and the maximum length. Please set that frequency to as many surveys as possible and the maximum length available. This will increase the frequencies that you all out there will receive surveys, plus it will also give you longer surveys for better profit. And that's something that I didn't even know about until recently when I was looking through my settings. Also, make sure to enable locations, then the app will give you surveys based on your country, so then you don't get disqualified as much. So we're already pretty much up to the $20 mark within an hour and 30 minutes of the survey grind, which is fantastic. Now, I thought that I could finish up my $20 run on Swagbucks. Guys, let me tell you about my run on Swagbucks. I was on Swagbucks for almost 2 hours grinding surveys non-stop, because if you don't know, there are so many surveys on Swagbucks, it's unbelievable. The hard part is actually getting accepted into these surveys. On my experience, I literally got disqualified 26 times, no exaggeration. 4 surveys broke on me. I am not joking. I recorded my whole experience to make sure that I could show you guys what you can come to expect on Swagbucks when the surveys don't accept you. I only managed to complete 6 surveys on Swagbucks compared to AttaPoll's at least 15 surveys. But those 6 surveys paid me enough for $5 American currency. Because if you didn't know, Swagbucks actually pays out in a multitude of gift cards. Not just PayPal, also Amazon and other well-known brands. So I cashed out my $5 USD on Swagbucks as soon as I could, but it was the most frustrating experience, man, when it comes to survey apps. And this is why people do not like survey apps as a whole, because of the disqualifications, and sometimes they break down, but mainly because of the disqualifications. But it's safe to say, everyone, I managed to net that $20. I'm still waiting for the $5 USD of Swagbucks, but just remember, because it's American currency, it's actually a lot more for me here in Australia. I think it's about 30 cents to the dollar here in Australia, so keep that in mind. So I'm actually getting more than $5 technically here in Australia. I recommend using the Swagbucks website instead of the application, because I've heard the application has a lot of problems. The only reason why I'd ever recommend using the app for Swagbucks is if you're actually playing mobile offers through Swagbucks itself, because you can actually earn currency through playing mobile phone games and completing mobile offers on Swagbucks as well. In general though, Swagbucks offered me about 50 cents per survey completed of American currency, and it ranged all the way up to around $1.25. But on AttaPoll, you can get surveys all the way up to like $2.50. It's just the problem is actually getting into those surveys is the hard part. But I'm telling you everyone, if you are desperate for money and you literally don't have a job, and if you can't do anything, then at least use some of these survey apps, then you can pocket some sort of change. Trust me, these are not apps you want to live off of by any means. This is very low compared to a real life job. But if you're in a state where you can't work, then, I mean, why not? Completing surveys has actually helped me pay my Netflix bill, which is funny as to me. Either way, I hope I helped someone out there with these videos, at least with earning a little bit of pocket change. I wish that I could have found out about surveys years ago. It's way better than playing those trash scam apps anyway. Now, for the people out there that don't want to use their mobile phone all the time, you can actually use AttaPoll and Swagbucks applications on your computer thanks to BlueStacks. Guys, this is tied in with my affiliate link for Disney Sorcerer's Arena. This is a turn-based Disney Pixar RPG game with all your favorite characters. If you download BlueStacks through this link and install Disney Sorcerer's Arena as well, not only will you help the channel grow, but you will also get to use mobile phone applications on your computer. BlueStacks is completely free, so why not give it a try today? On another note here, ladies and gentlemen, I've been asked multiple times, can you use VPNs with these applications? Guys, 99% of the time, if the developer detects that you're using VPNs, they will ban you. And the reason for that is usually because they have way better paying ads in the countries that you're targeting than what they actually have for your current country. So they try and stop VPNs any means necessary. That's what I'm thinking here anyway. I mean, if you guys want to use VPNs and you don't get caught, that is your choice. But you run the risk of getting banned if you are detected, okay? If you are using VPNs because the app is not available in your country, what I recommend doing is going over to my YouTube channel and actually checking out my playlist of legitimate apps. There you should be able to find a legitimate app in your country that will pay you. Could you imagine wasting hours on surveys just to get banned as soon as you cash out because you're using a VPN? It's just not worth your time, everyone. But as I said, the choice is yours. Be sure to check out the playlist of legitimate apps on my channel. And if you guys know of an app that you want me to try out on the channel, please be sure to let me know in the comment section below. Also, thanks guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope that this did help you. And if it did, please remember to hit like and subscribe. Be sure to drop me a comment as well telling me what you think of these survey apps. And can you actually even use these survey apps? That's another very curious thing to me. Who here cannot use survey apps? Because then I have to look for another way for you guys to make money. Cheers everyone, stay safe, catch you later.